boys from Colorado State Pueblo. In right field, number 24, Noah Henning. Batting fourth.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of Chinook Baseball. This is completely on me that we're starting so late. I just left my backpack down in the dugout, so I had to run down and get it at the last minute. Star Spangled Banner was playing, so I had to stay down there for it, salute the flag and all that. So first pitch to the leadoff man, Ben Weaver's upstairs. It's ball 1-0. A little out of breath, to be honest with you. I was hustling back and forth, trying to get over there. So 1 ball, no strikes. So Weaver swings at the second pitch of the game and lifts that one a mile into the air into center. Over there to get it's their center fielder. That's Casey Burnham, the Kansas Jayhawk, for out number 1. So 1 away, and that brings up Justin Greck. Justin Greck, Ryan Matheson, Hayden Keller, Austin Young, Jack Lawrence, Maddox Ryan, Alec Beeman, and then Will Kelly rounding up the lineup. Of course, Ben Weaver, the leadoff man, who just was retired there with 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning, Justin Greck standing in. Similar lineup to what we had yesterday. As that ball's lifted into left center field. Burnham's having to race over. He gets there. Nice running catch to his right for out number 2. Good swing by Greck. So back-to-back flyouts here for Carson Seaman, the starting pitcher, who a couple of nights ago was catching for this Oilers team. Seaman DH'd yesterday. Caught the night before. He's out there on the mound today. So Ryan Matheson, the newly acquired Masters Mustang, out there at the plate right now.
His scoop here today?
First pitch is a ball outside to him. It's 1-0.
There he is. Okay.
Matheson showed up in different shoes yesterday. The 1-0 is upstairs ball 2, 2-0. Showed up in different shoes. They were like house slippers he was wearing today because he said he wanted to, quote, get out of his slump he's in, even though he's got 4 hits in the series. 2-0's downstairs. It's ball 3, 3-0. Beautiful, beautiful afternoon. 60 degrees here at first pitch with 2 outs in the inning. Sun's peeking out. First day it's really been sunny here since we got here Thursday. 3-0 right there for strike 1. It's 3-1. Terrific afternoon for baseball. Chinooks yesterday lost a heartbreaker. 1-run loss after the go-ahead run was scored in the 8th. Nobody could push a run that tying run in the 9th, and Matheson's aboard with his first walk of the game. So perhaps those slippers he wore maybe be working. Hayden Keller stepping in. Keller was in here in the box last night before he had to go down and pinch hit with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Didn't come through. Hit a hard fly ball to right. Said he got jammed a little bit, but did drive it out pretty deep out there to right field. So 2 outs in the inning. Keller looks at ball 1. It's 1-0. Keller came and DH'd game 1 of this series. Had a couple of singles, a couple of walks, and reached base on a fielder's choice. Reached base 5 times out of the 6 plate appearances he had in that game. As that ball's fouled back to the screen. It's 1-1. A little bit earlier start time for everything today. Sunday afternoon baseball. Have one more game in the series tomorrow. Not sure why this isn't working. Let's deactivate it, try it again. Yeah, so there we go. Should be working now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning. So 1 and 2, 2 outs. Matheson over there at first as the first base runner in the game. One, 2 to Keller's, fouled away. First inning just getting underway. 4th batter of the game. Seaman gets a sign, pitches the 1-2 over the head of the shortstop. That's going to be down for a base hit for Keller. So good job by Keller coming through as Matheson's going to advance to third. First to third he goes. Good hustle out of Matheson to reach third base. And Keller's aboard with his first hit of the night. 1 for 1. It's a runners on first and third now with 2 away in the inning. Just a good piece of hitting by Keller, who goes home tomorrow. Awesome to have him out here. Now Austin Young steps in a pickoff attempt over at first, just keeping him honest. Two outs in the inning. Austin Young, the catcher, in as he swings at the first pitch and lifts that one to center. Burnham getting a lot of action here early as he puts that one away to his left for out number 3. So 2 on, but nobody in. We head to the bottom of the first inning, just getting underway here in Kenai. So bottom one about to get underway. Shunsuke Sakino, Jacob Shaver and Noah Hennings are going to be the first 3 to greet Timmy Watkins, who's on the mound for the Chinooks tonight. Timmy Watkins, the Sanford Bulldog, out there. Look at the defensive alignment for the Chinooks. First to third, it looks like this. Ryan Matheson, Maddox Ryan at second. Alec Beeman's over there at short. Jack Lawrence is at third. Austin Young's behind the plate with Timmy Watkins on the mound. Left to right in the outfield, looks like this. Will Kelly, Ben Weaver, and Justin Greck here in for the Chinooks today. Alexander Saunier went down with an injury yesterday. Might join me up in the booth here in a little bit. Not sure yet. He is okay, just having to be a little precautionary. The ball ended up, if you remember correctly, the foul ball, or the ball came, I think it hit his hand or his bat or something, and then ricocheted up into his neck. It got just to the right of his Adam's apple, which is pretty scary. However, it was very impressive that he was able to walk on his own. He said it was pretty tough at first. He had a little tough time sleeping, but he got through it. Said he got 6-7 hours in last night, which is a good sign. So he should recover very nicely. He is okay. Talking, alert, laughing with us all out today, so no worries at all. Just a little tightness around the muscles that were hit yesterday. So Shun Sakino stepping in to lead off this ball game today. Sakino, who's been hitting 3 all series long, leading off today. Shimashita getting the day off, or at least not in the starting lineup. So a good sign there as the first pitch from Timmy is a strike, 0-1. Bottom one just getting underway. The leadoff hitter facing off against Timmy Watkins. Timmy, a few games ago, had previously set the strikeout record on the season at 7. Hayden Keller tied it here in Kenai, and now Timmy's back out there for another one. 0-2 is in the dirt. 1-2. Seven hits for Sakino as that ball swung on and missed, but it gets away from the catcher. Young had to go corral it, and he can't get it back in time over to first, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a base reached after the air. Shaver steps in, played last night, was ejected in game 1 of this series. over there at third base. Shaver, the Arizona Wildcat. Led off, or the first game of this series was hitting second in the lineup as well, behind James Shibashida, who's not in the lineup tonight. Shaver's got 3 hits so far in the series as that ball's lifted to right center. Dropping quickly over there to get it. Greg's going to call everybody off and put that one away for out number 1. So good job to have authority and make the play. As now with 1 away in the inning, Noah Henning steps in. Henning to this point has 4 hits in the series as well. A couple of doubles as an RBI. Pick off a tip from Timmy, just keeping him honest over there at first. One away here in the first inning. Pitch from Timmy's in there. Good one. Strike 1, 0-1. Timmy pitches with a lot of conviction out there on the mound. Very intense guy when he's doing his craft. Past that, he's one of the funniest guys I know. The ball's 1 strike, 1 away. The pitch from Timmy is a breaking ball that just missed the outside corner for ball 1, 1-1. Some familiar faces in the crowd today that are normally in the chat here. Ben Weaver's family has made the trek, and that ball's chopped to the left side, foul. 1-2 now, so another chance for a strikeout for Timmy Watkins. Timmy, this happened to Timmy earlier on in the season. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away, bottom 1. That ball's in there. Good pitch from Timmy. Just missed the outside corner. Thought he might have had it. Instead, the count's 2-2. All right, first over there is Sakino. Sakino's off on the pitch. The 2-2's head on the ground to Beeman at short. Beeman picks it up. Nice throw from first. It's up and over the head of Matheson, so that's going to put that runner over to third base. So an error on Matheson advances both runners up to second and third. So if you're following at home, Timmy Watkins has struck out the first batter, had the second batter fly out, and then an error by Beeman there. That would add 3 outs in an inning that instead has 1 with runners on second and third. Ethan Firestone in. Firestone's first chance here against the Chinooks in this series. Firestone just recently into Kenai himself. First pitch is strike 1, 0-1. So runners on second and third. 1 out. That ball's waved out and missed. 0-2. Firestone, the USC Trojan. He went 0 for 4 in his freshman year at USC. Played in 5 games. So nothing in 2. That pitch is lifted out to right. It's going to get it foul, but is Greg going to get over there? Hustling, but not in time as that gets out of play. So 0-2 to Firestone, as this is another opportunity for Timmy to get a strikeout here. 1 out in the inning. Runners on second and third. Drop third strikeout and error at short are the 2 reasons they're on base. Pitch from Timmy's outside. 1-2. Breaking ball didn't get over enough. Bulldogs 1-2 is lifted out of play, foul. So 1-2 again. Timmy's really struggling out there on the mound here early as that ball's in the dirt. It gets away, but it hit. Oh, apparently it hit Ethan on the foot, so base is loaded. So that's the first batter to this point in the game that Timmy's really been the reason he's reached base. Drop third strike, can't do much about. Then an error at short is, again, nothing he can do. So Casey Burnham, the Kansas Jayhawk, stands in with 1 out and bases loaded. Burnham pinch hit yesterday and was promptly hit by a pitch. Other than that, he's got a couple of singles to this point in the series as the 1-0 home is outside. It's ball 2. Oh, shoot, my bad. So 2-0 with the bases loaded. 1 out here in the first. Nothing's our score here early. Ground ball could put an end to this one. That ball's popped up on the infield. In foul territory, so no infield fly. Matheson really battling the sun. He puts it away. Good job by Matheson to get over there and fight that sun out of his eyes. So now a big second out there, allowing no runs to come to the plate. He's going to bring up Jake Brown. Jake Brown's only got 1 hit in the series, but it was a big 2 RBI double. It really promptly put an end to that run rule game a couple of nights ago. First pitch in the dirt and blocked by Young. It's ball 1. Jake Brown's the reason the double-double happened. Here in Kenai, if back-to-back doubles happen, they give out free coupons for a free double cheeseburger at McDonald's. Most of the Chinooks last night and I went and enjoyed that free double cheeseburger after the game. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs as that ball's in there for strike 1, 1-1. One in the dirt, so it's 2-1. Brown's got himself a good hitter's count here. First inning of this one. Would be a huge sigh of relief if Timmy could get through this batter. The only problem is a lot of pitches here accumulated early on. The only real arm out of the pen that's available today, aside from position players, is the 2-1 home, is downstairs 3-1. The only real available bullpen arm that's available is Kalen Haynes. Haynes, to this point, has already pitched twice in this series. Didn't throw yesterday. But he is the only bullpen arm available. Other than that, it will be position players for the Chinooks. So 3-1, 2 outs, bases loaded here in the first as that ball is inside ball 4. So a run's going to come in to score. The walk allowed by Timmy there brings in that run, which is obviously not the hottest of starts you're looking for.
Number 22, first baseman, Dalton Bowling.
As Dalton Bowling steps in. Bowling had an RBI sac fly last night as he waves and misses at strike 1, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count, 2 outs here in the inning. Bases loaded. 1-0 game. Breaking ball's in there at strike 2, so Timmy looking to get out of this with only 1 run, and this would be a good way to do it. 2 outs here in the inning. Drop third strike is an error and a hit by pitch for how the first 3 guys reached, and then a walk. So an interesting start to this game, to say the least. 0-2 home is waved at and lifted into left center. That's going to get past the diving Kelly. It's off his glove. 1 run's going to score. 2 are going to score. They're going to wave that 3rd run around. The throw from Beeman to the plate is going to be not in time. He's in there safely. A 3 RBI double for Bowling, and it's 4-0. 4-run first is how this one starts, and man, what an interesting way to get going. Bowling really drove that ball well over the shortstop's head into left center. The throw by Beeman to the plate to get that 3rd run was a good throw. Just a little up the line, maybe in the left-handed batter's box, not allowing Young to get back over. So Graydon West, the Rice Owl, steps in. You're 4-0 already. The first pitch to West is downstairs. It's ball 1. And oh man, what a way to start this game. One O's hit on the ground to the left side and through. They're going to wave him around. Kelly's arm's going to be tested. Here's the throw. It's not in time. In safely is Bowling. The ball bounces off of Bowling's head, allowing West to advance to second to make it 5-0. RBI single by West there. Brings in another run. So back-to-back outings for Timmy Watkins that just haven't, and not even necessarily his doing, has had a 5-run first against him. It's tough to put that one on him when the first 3 batters in the game are all supposedly supposed to be out, especially the first one. He struck him out. Ball just got away from the catcher. First pitch is a ball. It's 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs in the inning as that one is downstairs to Chase Catafaias. Ball 2. Young out there to talk to Young for just a minute. Try and keep his composure. So 2 balls, no strikes. That ball's chopped down the line to third. Lawrence is going to have to get down the line. The throw to first is a good stretch by Matheson. Puts him out at first. So the Oilers hit through the lineup in the first inning. They put up 5. It's 5-0 here going into inning number 2. The Weaver family just waved to me, which is hilarious. So 5-0 as we head into the top of the second inning. Chinooks looking to come back. Plenty of time to chip away. Five-run first for the Oilers. That's how this one gets going. First pitch to Lawrence is downstairs. A ball. It's 1-0. Lawrence has been hit by a pitch twice in this series already. That ball's popped up to the right side. West calling off. First baseman bowling for out number 1. So a pop-up to begin the second inning. It's 1 away, and Maddox Ryan steps in. Maddox Ryan going knee-high socks. Not even knee-high. It's more shin-high. Shin-high socks. Which is cool to see. First pitch to him is a strike, 0-1. Putting in a lot of work here recently on his swing. Really focusing on the nitty-gritty, trying to keep his head in the right position, getting his hands to the right spot. It's been cool to watch as we've done BP together the last couple of days. So 0-1 as that ball's lifted out to center. Good swing, just maybe underneath it a little bit. As out there to get it is Burnham, who puts it away for out number 2. So Maddox Ryan's retired, and 2 up, 2 down here in inning number 2 as Alec Beeman steps in. Beeman going with the low stirrups today. A couple of guys wearing the high socks. I actually like that a lot. That's how I play. How I wore them when I was in college too, playing. It's just it's all feel. It doesn't really matter. It's just kind of how you are the most comfortable. His first pitch to him is downstairs, ball 1. Beeman's walked 4 times in this series. That's his second hit of the series into center field. Good swing by Beeman. As now there's a 2-out base runner here in inning number 2. So good job by Beeman to get aboard the 8-hole hitter. That brings up 9-hole hitter Will Kelly. Will Kelly came in last night for the injured Saunier. Saunier then... So Kelly comes in to first base. They then put him back at home plate after the hit by pitch is ruled a foul ball. Next pitch then hits Will Kelly and puts him on base. So he came in for 1 plate appearance and was hit and reached base as that ball is hit on the ground over to first. Bowling picks it up on a hop and steps on the bag. So a very quick top of the second inning. It's 5-0 Oilers here in this one. So Oilers hit through their lineup in the first. That brings up Shun Sakino, who led off the game with a strikeout and a drop third strikeout that was, and reached after hustling down to beat out any throw. There was no throw, but he was hustling all the way. First pitch to him is a strike. It's 0-1. Nightmare's first inning. Two of those runs on the board are earned. 3 of them unearned for Timmy in this one. As that ball's hit on the ground up the middle. Good play by Timmy to reach back across his body to pick it up and toss it over to the first baseman, Beeman himself, or Matheson himself. That's out number 1. 1-3 put out for the first out here in the second. Jacob Shaver stepping in. Shaver flew out to right. Was the first real out of the inning. One out in the inning as the first pitch is away. It's ball 1. 5-0 game. Oilers up here early in this one. Bottom 2. Really just kind of still getting underway. 1-0's fouled off the catcher's glove. 1-1. One's a good one just off the plate, 1-2. Timmy liked that pitch a lot. So did I. Just off the black, apparently. That one's a little further outside, making it 3-1. So the number 2 hitter in this Oilers lineup. Game 4 of a 5-game set with the Oilers before going back home and playing in Anchorage on Tuesday. 3-1's swung at and lifted up out of play to the right side. So a full count here. 1 away in the inning. So full count to Jacob Shaver. Timmy gets his sign, comes set, kicks and fires the 3-2 in, which is lifted to right. Greg hustling over towards the line to put that one away. It does a good job for out number 2. So 2 flyouts to right for Shaver and 2 outs in the inning here in the second. Noah Hiddings steps in. Hiddings was aboard off the error at shortstop in the first, which loaded the bases. Or I put runners on second and third before the walk that loaded the bases. First pitch to Hiddings is outside, ball 1. The error was hit to the right of Beeman. Beeman made a good play. He just kind of rushed the throw a little bit and up and over the first baseman's head. 1-0 downstairs, 2-0. So 3-0 to Noah Hiddings with 2 away in the inning. Three balls, no strikes, 2 outs. I can only imagine he's not swinging here. 3-0 home, and there's strike 1. He was taken all the way. 5-0, bottom 2, with 2 away. Oilers on top. Chinooks still having plenty of time. The 3-1 is in their strike 2. Just kidding. That looked good to me. I think the umpire told Timmy that ball was low. I think.
Now batting to the order is the catcher, number 19, Ethan Firestone.
So Ethan Firestone steps in after the walk of Noah Hennings with 2 outs. Firestone was hit by a pitch, so it wasn't a walk. It was a hit by pitch that allowed that runner to reach base to load it last inning. First pitch to him's inside. It's 1-0. Just was informed there is no double-double. So I mentioned it earlier. Sagnier's injury status, he is okay. I mentioned it when not many people were in the he's fine. He's alert. He's talking. He's laughing with us. What happened is the ball, I think from our vantage point, no one really knows for sure exactly what happened. Groth thinks it, we think it tipped off his bat. That ball's pounded to left field, but way up in the air. Kelly couldn't find it. It's in foul ground. It's out of play. It looked like Kelly had a beat on it. And I don't know if he just didn't see the ball or what happened. So out of play, foul ball, 2 balls, 1 strike. So they believe Sagnier fouled it off his bat. I think this too. Fouled it off the bat, and then it hit him up just to the right of the Adams apple, which is why he was on the ground for so long. He said it was difficult to breathe there for a minute, but he rolled over and said it helped a lot. Got up on his feet. His neck is really stiff. But other than that, he's fine. It didn't really bruise up as bad as they thought it would. So just stiff muscles right now. He should be okay. 2-1 runners off on the pitch. It's upstairs. The throw by Young is a good one. Did he get him? He got him. Good throw there by Austin Young. Hennings doesn't agree, but he's caught stealing for out number 3 in the inning. Good throw there by Austin Young as we head to the top of the 3rd. Top of the lineup coming up. It's 5-0 Oilers here in this one. So top 3 is about to get underway as the Weaver family gets to see Ben take a hack here in the 3rd inning. Weaver flew out to center. His dad hadn't gotten here yet or was somewhere else. He wasn't in the stands at that point to see his first at-bat as both his parents were. 5-0, or both his mom and sister was. 5-0 game as Weaver swings at the first pitch and grounds out to the second baseman for out number 1. So first pitch swinging as Weaver. 1 up, 1 down here in inning number 3. Greg stepping in for his second at-bat. Greg took a huge hack, really stung that one into the left center gap, but a good play out by Burnham to put it away. Strike 1 to him here in this at bat, 0-1. Ball's 1 strike, 1 out. 0-1 in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. 1-1. Third game in a row Greg has played. Reached base a couple of times with only 1 single so far, so 2-1. Ball's outside. Two ones waved at and missed in the dirt. 2-2. Greg kind of went fishing there. One out in the inning, 5-0, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Justin Grech, the 2-hole hitter for the Chinooks team. Here's the pitch that's lifted out, a play to the right side. Count will remain put at 2-2. Two is in the dirt, so 3-2. Good job by Grech to run this count full now. See if he can find his way on with 1 away in the inning. Matheson is to follow Grech in the lineup here. 3-2 downstairs. Good pitch, just missed, ball 4. Tight zone back there tonight as Grech's aboard with a walk. Ryan Matheson stepping in. He walked his first time up as well. His first pitch is a pickoff attempt, so not a pitch yet. First pitch is lifted to the right side. They're going to have to go chase it into that triangle out there and right, but in foul territory. It drops. Foul ball 0-1. So 0-1. The pickoff attempt to Grech. He's back in again safely. Greg's off on the pitch. The throw's down to the dirt. The throw in is a good one, and they got him at second base. Good throw there by the catcher, Firestone, as he's gunned out for out number 2 in the inning. Firestone, the USC Trojan behind the plate, gunning out Grech at second. So now 2 away with Matheson up at the plate. One is inside to Matheson. 2-1. Oilers, I mentioned earlier, took game 1 of this series, scored in the 8th inning after the game was tied to give them the lead. Chinooks couldn't come back and put anything after that. 3-1 now to Matheson. So they're up in the series 2-1. 5-game series. So if the Chinooks want to have a chance at least winning the series itself, they got to win today. Otherwise, the game tomorrow won't be as much other than a salvage game, as that ball's downstairs, ball 4. So Matheson's aboard, back-to-back walks. Hayden Keller stepping in. He singled his first time up. First pitch swinging, fouled back to the right. 0-1. Keller's flying out tomorrow. Headed back home before he gets back into his career. 0-1 is a good pitch just outside. 1-1. Nice to have Hayden Keller around for as long as we've had him. 1-1, big swing and a miss. 1-2. One, two, fouled back off the catcher's glove. Couldn't squeeze it, so the count stays put. 5-0, top three. 2 outs here in the inning. Oilers are on top. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Seaman's pitch is chopped on the ground to second. Over there to get it is West. He's good play. Throwing to first, route number 3. So nothing doing for the Chinooks to this point. 5-0, Oilers on top. Ethan Firestone steps in to get the bottom of the third going. All Oilers to this point, 5-0. 5-run first has got them out pretty quickly here. Firestone was hit by a pitch, his first time up. Second plate appearance was cut short due to Noah Hennings being caught stolen at second base last inning. As this time he lifts that one to right. Matheson's got a read on it, but it's going to get out of play. 1-1.
By Liz Dalton. And reminder, keep your eye on the baseball.
One's downstairs to make it 2-1 to the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the third inning. Timmy Watkins still out there on the mound. That ball's downstairs, 3-1. leadoff hitter here in the inning. A pretty good hitters count. Three ones downstairs as well, so that's ball 4. A leadoff walk. In fact, it's kind of back-to-back walks for Timmy. He walked, hittings as well before he was caught stealing, I mentioned earlier. Casey Burnham steps in. Burnham grounded out to the first baseman, or popped out to the first baseman, excuse me, his first time up. First pitch to him is downstairs, ball 1. Not a bad breaking ball there by Timmy, though. Just missed the zone low. That one's in the dirt as well, so 2-0 here in the third. Reminder, Kalen Haynes is really the only available bullpen arm we have. A lot of pitches already for Timmy. Big lead over there at first for Firestone. Bunted down the first base line really hard. First baseman picks it up and steps on the bag himself. Good job by Matheson. So runner advances. But 3 unassisted for the putout. Not a bad bunt. Just caught the barrel too much and rolled pretty quickly down that first base line. Jake Brown stepping in with 1 away. Runner on second. He walked as well, his first time up. One of 3 walks allowed by Timmy to this point as he first pitch swinging. Young may have a shot at this behind the plate. Is he going to have a shot? No, it's just going to be popped up over here towards me a little bit for a foul ball, 0-1. Oh, 1 downstairs, 1-1. 1 out in the inning, runner on second. Ball misses down low, 2-1. It's upstairs, another one. So 3-1, runner on second. So 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on second. Timmy's 3-1s lifted out of play foul, 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away in the inning. That ball's lifted over the shortstop's head, just past the jumping Beeman into left field for a base hit. Runner's going to be waved around third. He's going to score easily. It's an RBI single for Jake Brown, and the lead stretches a little bit further. It's 6-0. Didn't even catch that ball on the barrel. It seemed like he just kind of jam shot pushed that one over Beeman's head. And with 1 away and 1 in, Dalton Bowling steps in, who had a big 3 RBI double his first time up. First pitch swing is strike one. Nothing in one. Runner on first. Pitch from Timmy is outside, ball one, 1-1. Runner goes on the 1-1. Good throw by Young as the tag's waiting on him there at second base. He's gone. Second guy in this game that Austin Young has gunned out at second base. What an arm behind the plate, and now 2 away here in the inning. Pitch was called a strike as well, so makes the count 1-2. Timmy's a pitch away from getting out of this now. What a terrific job there by Young behind the plate, showing off that cannon. 1-2 outside, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the third. 2-2 inside, good pitch. Everybody thought it was strike 3. Instead, it's ball 3. Three and two away. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike 3. Looking, it's the second strikeout for him. Both looking as we head to the top of the 4th now. It's 6-0. Oilers got another one. Chinooks got to get it going here. Austin Young steps in. Just had a visitor here in the press box. First pitch is a ball. It's ball 1. Two and 0 to Young here in the top of the 4th inning. Chinooks got another one. 2-0. That ball's lifted to left. Good swing by Young, but just underneath a little bit. Catafias out there to left. Puts that one away for out number 1. So fly out to left is how the first out of the inning is made. Jack Lawrence stepping in. That pitch is lifted into right center. That's going to get down. Oh, just kidding. I thought he was going to get down. Stayed up a little longer than I thought. For out number 2. So a line drive. Good job by Lawrence to really backspin that ball as it stayed up. For out number 2 in the inning. So quickly 2 are gone here in the 4th. 6-0 as Maddox Ryan steps in. Maddox took a big swing and just got underneath it for out number 2 of the inning, his first time up. Ryan squares around a bunt, or at least acted like it, pulls back for ball 1, 1-0. One ball, no strikes, on the ground to first. Good play over there by the first baseman, Bowling. Steps on the bag himself for out number 3. So 1, 2, 3 go the Chinooks. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. 6-0. Graydon West stepping in, bottom 4 here in this one. West had an RBI single his first time up. Leading off here in the 4th inning of a 6-0 game. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Wi-Fi's been a little spotty today. Haven't had any problems with the broadcast, I don't think. Lifted up out of play, so 1-1. The Weaver family has treated me very nicely. Ben's dad came up here just a little bit ago. Gave me more trivia to think about, so I got to think of another Yankee from Oklahoma. The only other one I could think of is Matt Kemp, who I believe played for the Yankees, who's from Oklahoma. He brought this bag up here with a couple of goodies, some M&Ms, it looks like a Snickers, some corn nuts, potato chips, and a Powerade, which is nice because I am a little thirsty, to be totally honest. Then he asked me if I wanted a hot dog or hamburger. He said the hot dogs here aren't great. Said the ones at Mulcahy Stadium are better up in Anchorage, and honestly could agree. Ball's outside, 2-1. No hate on the hot dogs here. Great people make this place happen. Ball's lifted to left center. Weaver having to retreat back and over to his right as he puts that one away. So good swing by West, but nothing to show for it except out number 1.
Now batting for the Oilers, left fielder number 11, Chase Calafias.
Chase Calafias stepping in, the 9 hitter for this Oilers lineup with 1 away. Grounded out 5-3 to end the first inning. And for his second at bat here in inning number 4. It's downstairs. It's ball 1, 1-0. Ball's lifted to center. Weaver coming in and makes the play. Kind of a tough angle for Weaver right at him. So he puts it away for out number 2. So a line out to the center fielder for the second out of the inning. That brings up Shun Sakino for his third at-bat. Sakino to this point 0 for 2. He's been kept quiet out of that leadoff spot tonight. Ball's lifted to center. It's going to get in front of Weaver. First pitch swinging. I thought Weaver might have had a shot, but not a bad idea to keep it in front with 2 away. So there's Sakino's hit. He's been waiting on all game. He's gotten a hit in every single game to this point in the series with 2 away here in the inning. Now look at this. Can't see it, but just to the right of the screen, Ben Weaver's dad bringing up a tray of hot dogs. Can't ask for much more. So 1 on, 2 outs here in the 4th. It's 6-0. Sakino stays put, swing and a miss, strike 1 by Shaver. 0-1. Weaver's flown out to right, both at bats in this one. Couple of good swings, just nothing to show for it. Mr. Weaver coming through in the clutch. Couldn't ask for much more out of him. MVP of the game for sure. Weaver's dad. That's huge. So 2 outs, 0-1 as that ball's up and in. Runner goes. They didn't notice, but the throw down almost got him still to it. It's like they didn't know he was running. So a stolen base for Sakino. Here with 2 outs in the inning. This Oilers team likes to run quite a bit. Sakino's 3rd stolen base of the series. Had 2 back in night 1. Just picked 1 up there. So 2 gone in the inning as that ball check swung at. Did he offer? Yes, he did. Says Levante, the umpire down there at first. So 1 and 2, 2 away. Timmy trying to get through his 4th inning of work. Runner on second. 6 runs on the board, but only 3 of them have been earned for Timmy. Which in my opinion, or at least in my opinion and Timmy's, I think is that's not going to cut it. Timmy holds himself to a high standard. 1-2, fouled back. Count will stay put. Greg said to put Mr. Weaver on the air. I think that might not be a bad idea. A lot of energy out of that guy. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. The ball's fouled down the third base line. Zach Cole's to my right here. He has the Pop-Tarts. I did that yesterday, actually. I also haven't eaten anything today. I should have ate before. Are these good or no? Yeah, decent. Store-bought? Yeah. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. Pitch from Timmy is upstairs. Not a bad pitch, just missed a little bit. 2-2. Good chase pitch for sure. So 2-2 is just missing. Good breaking ball upstairs. 3-2. So full count offering. 2 outs. Runner on second stays put as that ball's lifted to right center. Greg's having to hustle over. He's going to get there and make a play. Nice running catch by Greg for the third out of the inning. So Shaver flies out to right for the third straight at bat in this one. 6-0. We head to the top of the fifth. Yeah. First pitch to Beeman to start the fifth. 0-1. I'm in the midst of eating my first hot dog of 2 that Ben's dad brought to me. Brought 2 for Zach Cole as well, who's up here. Real nice guy for that. 0-1 is cut on and fouled off of himself. 0-2. Greg said to let Mr. Weaver talk to my worldwide audience, all 14 of them. 0-2, nobody out here in the inning. Beeman had a single his first time up. Second hit in the series for him. 0-2, another good swing there by Beeman. Pounds that one to center, but right at the center fielder for out number 1. So Will Kelly stepping in. Kelly grounded out to the first baseman. Runners in scoring position his last time up. First pitch to Kelly's ripped down the right field line. Good swing by Kelly. That got out of play. A foul ball. If he kept it fair, it's a home run. What a swing by Kelly down that right field line, but 0-1. So 0-1 after a good swing there by Will Kelly. That one's ripped out to right center. Couple of good swings by Kelly. That one just hit a little bit. Got underneath that one a little more. So out number 2 as we go to the top of the lineup again. Ben Weaver.
Number 8, Ben Weaver.
Two outs. First pitch swinging is Weaver. It's 0-1. Fouled back out of play. The Weaver family is very excited to be here. Both mom and dad videoing the at-bat. No balls, one strike, 2 outs. See if Weaver can get on base for his family as he chops that one down the right field line. First base line, they're going to pick it up and tag him out at first. So 1, 2, 3, go the Chinooks.
No runs, no hits, no errors, no one on base.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. It's 6-0 Oilers. Timmy Watkins back out there on the mound for his 5th inning of work. Noah Hennings is going to be the first one to greet him. Hennings has reached base twice in this one. A walk and an error. His first pitch to him is way outside of the backstop, ball 1. Hennings took a big hack at that one and came up empty. It's 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. As that ball's hit on the ground, third base line. Foul, 1-2. It's the second time that a foul ball's been sponsored by the Correctional Center. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 6-0 Oilers lead here, bottom 5, as that ball's hit on the ground up the middle. Over there to get it's Maddox. A good play by Max. Smooth on that right side of the infield for out number 1. 4-3 put out. A pretty one at that. Fields it off the left foot, throws it off the right. As Ethan Firestone, the USC Trojan, steps in there. Firestone just finishing up his freshman year out at USC. First pitch inside. He's done a pretty good job behind the plate as well. He's throwing a guy out at second already. A couple of good catching arms back there for both the Chinooks and the Oilers. That ball's in the dirt to Firestone. 2-0. So 2-0, 1 out in the inning. It's outside, so 3-0. Firestone's been hit by a pitch and walked, and is in a good shape to walk here again. 3 balls, no strikes. That one's outside, ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to Firestone. Puts a base runner aboard for the Oilers here in the 5th inning.
center fielder, number 4, Casey Burnham.
Casey Burnham steps in as that ball gets away from the catcher a little bit, but good job corralling it behind the plate. Ball 1-0. Watkins 5 straight balls. He's got to find himself back in the zone here. For the 1-0, Watkins has a pickoff move. Good save there by Matheson to keep it on the infield. So 1-0 home is lifted behind the plate. Young gets rid of his mask and puts that one away. So good job by Young to stay with it for out number 2. Kind of a bad at-bat there. Hadn't thrown a strike in 5 pitches, and that's how you go down for out number 2. Jake Brown steps in, 1-for-1 with an RBI single. Two-way in the inning. Big lead by Firestone. The first pitch to him is a ball, 1-0. Watkins checks his runner. The pitch is popped up. Another job for Young. If it'll stay in play, looks like it's going to get out of play, just out of play, and 1-1.
That all brought to you by Gary and Sharon Hale. We invite you to come join the team. How's that?
So 1-1 with two-way in the inning. That ball's hit and run. The runner was off on the pitch, and the ball's hit through that right side. That was vacated by the second baseman. Hard throw in from Greck and right, cut off by Beeman at short. So runners on the corners with 2 away. Good hit and run execution there by the Oilers to put themselves in position to drive in another run.
Dalton Bowling.
Dalton Bowling stepping in, who's already got 3 RBIs on the game with another 4th one and 5th one out there on base now. That ball's upstairs. So Jake Brown was the runner on first for that 3 RBI double earlier, so he's got wheels. If Bowling can find the zone or find the gap again, as that ball's swung on and missed for 1-1. As soon as I mentioned the sun coming out early on, the clouds came just as quickly. Very chilly day here, Kenai. What just happened? I looked down for half a second. Okay. So steal a second. I looked down for literally half a second, and there's a guy sliding into second base. Ball's hit on the ground, fouled on the third baseline. So 1-2 with 2 away. 6-0 Oilers lead. So 1-2, 2 away in the inning. Runners on second and third. So he swings and misses at strike 3. bowling down on strikes for the second time tonight, and Watkins gets out of the jam here in the 5th. We head to the top of the 6th inning. It's still 6-0. Oilers are on top. Two-hole hitter Justin Grech in here to start the 6th inning. Grech's reached base on a walk and has flown out to this point in the game. Seaman's still out there on the mound as Grech swings through the first pitch, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Nobody out in the inning. Ball's outside. Grech with an opportunity to get something going here. One ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Grech hits that one on the ground to the left side. It's going to sneak on through into left. The seeing eye single for Grech. I don't even think he knew that it was through. So leadoff single here from the top of the 6th for the Oilers. Ryan Matheson stepping in, not the Oilers, the Chinooks. This might be our best opportunity to this point in the game to drive in a run. Leadoff single, 3-4-5 coming up for the Chinooks. Matheson, Keller, then Young. First pitch is upstairs, 1-0. Grech did try to take second earlier on in the game. Was caught stealing by Firestone. Good throw by Firestone back there behind the plate. (1-0) in there for strike 1. It's 1-1. The sun would have stayed out. Might have been a nice day. It's still not a terrible day. It's just a little chilly for my liking. So when the sun peeked out, it was real warm. Not much of a wind. Grech's off on the pitch. Throws outside by Firestone and cut off by the shortstop covering up second base. So Grech's in there with a stolen bag. 1 for 2 on the game. Firestone just kind of pulled that throw out. It looked like he had a good pop tie and everything. Just yanked it to the left a little bit. So 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out here in the 6th inning. It's downstairs for a ball. It's 3-1. Matheson was intentionally walked yesterday. So runner on second. That was a leadoff single by Greg. Seaman gets a sign, comes set with the 3-1. Matheson lifts that one to left center. Racing back to center fielder Burnham. Greg's going to tag from second. He's going to try it. Burnham's throw is going to be cut off by the shortstop, so good idea by Greg to move up 90 feet with one away here in the inning. So a fly out to center. Good swing by Matheson. A lot of good swings today, just not much showing for him. It's Hayden Keller stepping in with one away. If you want a guy who won't strike out very often, this is your guy. Hayden Keller will put the ball in play just about every time. So one out in the inning, runner at third. As that ball's lifted to right down the line and foul. That one would have been out of here too. So the ball's flying out to right. Wow. That would have been a home run if it stayed fair. Well, yeah, it would have been a home run if it stayed fair. Just over that bullpen in right field. 0-1 with one away. Keller half-heartedly checks swing. They're going to appeal, and absolutely did. I'm not sure why the home plate umpire didn't call that. It was pretty obvious. So 0-2 with one away here in the inning. 0-2, one away. Chinooks looking to crack the scoreboard. That time the umpire says he did go, the home plate umpire. So just as I mentioned, Keller always putting the ball in play. He's down on strikes for the first out of the inning. 2.5 times through the lineup, and that's the first strikeout for the Chinooks to this point. A lot of balls put in play. Now 2 away, a runner on third. Austin Young at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a couple of flyouts. First pitch downstairs to Young. It's 1-0. One O's in there for strike one, 1-1. 6-0's our score here in the 6th inning. Chinooks looking to crawl back into this any way they can. 1-1 blocked by Firestone. Good job by Firestone behind the plate to keep that in front of him. 2-1 now with 2 away. Big swing and a miss by Young. Comes up empty. It's 2-2 with 2 outs in the inning. So Seaman's a strike away from getting through 6 scoreless innings. Fouled back to the screen. So good job there to protect by Young. Firestone kind of hummed that ball back to Seaman on the mound. So we'll try this 2-2 again with 2 outs in the inning. Ball's lifted to right field. Is that going to get down? It will not. Young's retired. He's flown out to all outfield positions. A fly out to center, a fly out to left, and a fly out to right. We head to the bottom of the 6th. It's 6-0. Oilers are on top. So new pitcher to tell you about bottom 6. Timmy Watkins goes 5 innings, 3 earned, gives up 6, but again, not all 6 of those were his. Kalen Haynes in there for his 3rd time in this series. Oh, 1 from Haynes is outside. It's a ball, 1-1. Graydon West stands in for his 3rd at-bat of the game, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Six nothing, bottom 6. Oilers are on top. That ball's lifted to center. Weaver coming in. It's going to drop over Beeman's head and in front of Weaver as that's down for a hit. So a leadoff single.
Leadoff single for West. We bring up the left fielder, number 11, Chase Catafia.
As Chase Catafia steps on. First pitch swinging Catafia. It's 0-1. On first over there's Graydon West. Long hold by Haynes, and he checks on the runner. Nobody out, 1-0 or 6-0 game, 0-1, now 0-2 after the swinging miss. For the 0-2 pitch, we're going to check on that runner again. Back in there safely. Oh, 2 from Haynes, a broken bat on the ground to short. They're going to try and get 2. 6-4-3. They do get 2. How about that? Quick double play to get 2 outs in the inning. So Catafias is down after the double play. Good turn. Thought it might be too slow of a ground ball to get it, but they do turn 2, in fact. So now 2 gone here with the top of the lineup coming up for Shun Sakino. First pitch from Haynes is downstairs. The ball 1-0. Kind of looks at strike 1. It's 1-1. Had a single and stole a bag his last time up. 1 for 3. Ball's flipped over Jack said, so a good swing there by Sakino. And there for a 2-out single to keep this inning alive for Jacob Shaver.
Now batting for the Oilers, third baseman, number 14, Jacob Shaver.
Shaver's flown out to right all 3 at-bats in this point. So 2 outs. Runner on first is Sakina. That ball's in the dirt and blocked by Young. check on that runner first over there. Nothing going on. Bottom 6 here, 6-0. 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Another pickoff attempt. Nobody going anywhere. One-0 Holmes outside, ball 2. Home is lifted to left. That ball swung on and driven. Looking up, it's off the foul pole. How about that? Home run off the foul pole for Jacob Shaver down the left field line. It's a 2-run shot to make it 8-0. Wow, that was pretty impressive. As the Oilers start pouring it on now, 8-0 here in the 6th. Jacob Shaver pulled that one down the left field line. It was gone without a doubt and clanked off the foul pole and left. So a big 2-out single by Sakino that allows Shaver to come up and hit that 2-run home run as Noah Henning steps in for his 4th at-bat of the game. First pitch to him's outside. Yeah, I've never seen that either. I've never seen that in a game that I've been at. Of course, I've seen video of it in the majors, 2 balls, no strikes. But at a game I've been at, I've never seen a ball clink off the foul pole like that. 2-0 downstairs, 3-0. Not sure how many dip netters we have down here yet. I haven't gone down to the beach. The drive over here wasn't bad at all. It seemed like it was normal, so not sure if we've missed the traffic or where we're going just isn't on the way to it. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. That's ball 4 apparently. So there's a ball I missed as well to make it ball 3, and that was ball 4.
Catcher number 19, Ethan Firestone.
So Ethan Firestone stepping in. Firestone's reached base all 3 times, a couple of walks and a hit by pitch. 2-way in the inning. 2 runs have come in to score as well. Runner first not going anywhere. Good dirt ball read. Is that, oh, that hit Firestone. So Firestone's hit for the 2nd at-bat tonight. Or 2nd time tonight. He's walked 2 other times, so he's reached base all 4 times. And now 2-away and brings up Casey Burnham.
Now batting for the Oilers, center fielder number 4, Casey Burnham.
Burnham, the Kansas Jayhawks, standing in there 0 for 3. He's popped out, grounded out, popped out again. Two-way in the inning. It's 8-0 Oilers. First pitch to him is in there, strike 1, 0-1. Oh, 1 in the dirt and blocked. Good job by Young back there with 2 outs in the inning. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good job. The ball spiked in front of the plate. Good job to body that one and keep it in front again. So 2-1 with 2 away in the inning. Good breaking ball. That one's in there for strike 2. So now 2 on, 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball's hit through the left side. That's going to sneak on through. They're going to wave that runner in from second base. Will Kelly's throws a good one, but it's up the line just a little bit. Ball gets away from the catcher and allows the runners to move up to second and third. So an RBI single makes it 9-0. Runner out there on second and third. This 9-0 game. Austin Young looks like he's beaten up a little bit. Not sure what happened exactly.
Other fans, we're waiting for our split the pot drawing. If you have a split the pot ticket, get your split the pot tickets out.
So checking on Young back there. A couple of injuries here.
Is your split the pot ticket ready? The winning split the pot ticket, if you're holding a red ticket, you're not going to win tonight. Blue ticket, number 760-988. That's a blue ticket, 760-988. $193 for our winner today. Stop by the Scoop Shack to pick up your prize. 988, the winning number on the blue ticket.
So Young seems to be okay. He'll stay in the game. Score's now 9-0. 2 away in the inning.
Now batting for the Oilers, number 3, Jake Brown.
Jake Brown in there. RBI already. 2 hits and a walk as well. He's 2 for 2. Stolen a base. He's got an RBI. He's got a hit. He's a walk. How much more you can ask for at the plate tonight? First pitch, good block, 1-0. Lifted to center. Is that going to get down? Weaver's coming in. It's going to drop in front of him. 1 run's going to score. The throw from Weaver to the plate is a little up the line. Austin Young's going to go up to get it and throw the runner out at second base. So 2 runs are going to come across. It's a 2 RBI single to make it 11-0. But that's the final out of the inning. We head to the top of the 7th. Chinooks have got to get 3 across here to keep this game going. Jack Lawrence stepping in here in the 7th inning of this 11-0 ball game. I guess just 2 runs have to score. I said 3. Lawrence has to get on base to keep this game alive. 2 runs have to come across. Otherwise, it'll be the 10-run mercy rule here in 7 innings. 5 runs in the first, 5 runs in the 6th, then 1 mixed in there in the 3rd as well. 1-0 home was downstairs. It's 2-0. Just missing. It's 3-0. So 3 balls, no strikes to the leadoff hitter. He's swinging and pops that one out of play. 3-1.
Ball brought to you by Lily and Uno.
So Jack's 0 for 2 in this one. Looking to find a way to get in the hit column here as that ball's lifted to right center, and just like that he will. He's going to get out in front of the right fielder. Big turnaround first, but a good cutoff there by Hennings and right. As Lawrence is aboard with a leadoff single. So Lawrence, then Maddox Ryan stepping in now.
Next up, number 9, Maddox Ryan.
Ryan's flown out and grounded out. Enough runner on first. Maddox Ryan squares around a bunt, pulls back. Holmes fouled off. 1-1.
Oh, well, Molly Tanner and Finn.
Ball's lifted to left center field. Over there to get it is their left fielder, Catafias. Good play in the gap to record the first out of the inning. So 1 away. That brings up Alec Beeman. Beeman had to hit his first time up. Nothing ball game here in the 7th. Chinooks have got to put 2 on the board to keep this thing alive. Ground ball to third. This could do it. 5-4 to 3. It's a double play, and that's the end of the ball game. Shutout for Carson Seaman on the mound, and the Oilers win this one 11-0. Back at it again tomorrow as the Chinooks finish up this 5-game set with the Oilers at 6 p.m. I'm your host, Calvin Johnson. We finish this one out as the